Good morning, everyone. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your Wednesday Wisdom with Spirit, where we dive into the messages, see what's in store. I don't know what it's going to be, although I do know it is the three guides of the light this morning. They have been around me waiting to come through, so I imagine this will be channeling. So if it is mediumship, I will bring through the messages with my eyes open like I am right now. If it's channeling, I tend to close my eyes because it allows me to just merge more deeply with the energy of the three guides of the light and let them speak more fluidly through me. When they do so, there is nothing scary or odd. The only thing that might change is the cadence of my voice a little bit, but that's about it. So let's just dive in and see. So hold on one moment here. Yeah, this will be in the form of channeling. We are the three guides of the light, and we are grateful to have this opportunity to come through and speak with all of you today. Today's message is to find union within you and the importance of it. Many of you are in a position where you wish to be saved by another. You wish to feel that wholeness that is completing you from another. But truly, the true form of completion and wholeness comes from within you. Your desire for being saved is really a desire for you to bring in all parts of you and bring them back together. Many souls at this time are fragmented. There is, for simplicity's sake, a masculine and a feminine aspect of you. If you notice you are being triggered, notice the things you desire to have saved. Those things are the things that you can save within you. If you notice your feminine energy is desiring the strength of a masculine energy, then it is for you to embody that strength of the masculine energy and bring it in within your being. The wholeness within yourself is what desires to be united. This is the core desire of union. This does not, however, discount the desire of union in pairs on your planet. For it is a very human expression to be paired, to be surrounded with those in your community. But for the sake of being saved, many of you do desire the partnership in physical form. This is very natural. This is very normal. And this is also very beautiful, for when two people come together, there is something beautiful created in their shared energy. However, for the sake of our message, what we wish to bring forward is the importance of the union within you. For another soul will never fully complete the soul desire of union within self. It can only mirror it. So some of you may be experiencing mirroring that does add bounty and beauty. However, is that mirroring also a truth from within you? For those of you that are not in relationship, consider the things you are desiring so. And think of how you can give those things to yourself. For simplicity's sake, we've used masculine and feminine. However, it is more than that. You are much more multifaceted than two parts. The union and the saving adds harmony to your being when it is done by you. A big part of that is recognizing your sovereignty, recognizing your worthiness within yourself to be saved by yourself. And when you do this, you help create a template on your planet for others to do the same. This is an energetic template that ripples out to all those that come into contact with you. The process of union within self is not a fast one. There is time required. There is patience required. There are layers that must be gone through and expressed and experienced and seen, integrated. This is why there was a recent message of patience. As well, the message of the rose with the many layers. but these layers are beautiful, each and every one of them. We wish that you bring this information into your heart space and feel it deeply. Find something in your world today that you can do for you, an act of compassion, an act of nurturing. Perhaps for some of you, it's simply reinforcing what has already merged within you. Maybe it is sitting in gratitude, acknowledging that union within you is the most powerful union there is. And union with another only amplifies that. We thank you for this time. Well, that was lovely. What was really neat is, although they were channeling, the whole time they kept showing me two merging spheres. And when they would talk about like the masculine and feminine, they would pull the spheres apart. And then when they would talk about merging, they would put them together. And then when they said that we were very multifaceted, there was other ones, kind of like the Avalon spirit symbol with the multiple spheres, that we are just so incredibly spherical in so many ways. And the more we merge those parts together, the more we become one main sphere, which is every time we bring in a sphere aspect of self, if I can use that, we become more rooted in source energy, God energy, creator energy. Yeah, wow, that was a beautiful message. And there was so much peace behind it. And I really want to say that the energy behind it too was not of like, you should, or you're failing because you're not doing this. It was more of like, many of you now are at this like crux point of moving forward. And we talked about this yesterday in the, what did I say? The cusp of the fire, something like that, like being on the cusp or just on the outside. I'm reminded of that imagery of the fire in the middle, and we're at that last kind of point before the fire. And that last point, it makes a lot of sense with what they're saying today, because that last point requires like a union within self. We need to show up for ourselves and be our advocate for our health, our mental health, our physical health. Be an advocate for what brings us joy and peace in our life, what activities help us feel better, what foods help our body or our temple, if you will. All of those things, like when we do those acts of kindness for self, we harmonize or bring in deeper union with many aspects of self in this realm and beyond. It's quite significant. So I really like that message for today. That's really beautiful. So something to ponder, kind of let it soak in, see how you feel, and we'll see what tomorrow brings for a message. So thank you as always, everyone, so much for joining me on this journey on my page. Your comments are just so loving. I appreciate it big time. It's nice to have a beautiful space like this in a world where many times comments just become a thing. Your kindness really adds an energy of beauty. So thank you so much. So I will see all of you tomorrow. Have a beautiful rest of your Wednesday.